getting super close.
That's a big bull, dude. That third one back in that group, that's a big bull.
Maybe stalking the woods is as vital to the human condition as playing music or putting words to paper. Maybe hunting has as much of a claim on our civilized selves as anything else. After all, the earliest forms of representational art reflect hunters and prey. While the arts are making us spiritually viable, hunting did the heavy lifting of not only keeping us alive, but inspiring us. To abhor hunting is to hate the place from which you came, which is akin to hating yourself in some distant, abstract way. Stephen Ranella, Meat Eater. Adventures from the Life of an American Hunter. On this hunt, I'm joining my friend Nikki as we go into the vast mountains of northwest Montana. Jumping from ridge to ridge, we will pick apart the hillsides looking for Rocky Mountain elk. It is late in the season, but the elk are still deep in the rut, so they should be vocal and easy to locate. It doesn't take long to hear distant bugles across the valley. Our original plan is to travel up the ridge a couple of miles to a vantage point for glassing. On the way up, we periodically poke our head over the edge, looking for fresh sign, glassing the opposite hillside, and listening for bugles. The sun guides us up the ridgeline, in and out of patches of destroyed forest. The areas separating these patches are thick with brush, trees, and evidence of bear. We hear a group of crows making a lot of noise ahead of us, so we slow down and prepare ourselves for anything. Are they sitting on a carcass? And if so, what else could be lurking around?
That bear shit was super fresh. It wasn't that big though. It's pretty small. They're pissed about something. Is that a paw print? I think so. It's hard to tell if it's just a print or if it's like a scrape or something. No.
All mountains in Montana have mountain lions and black bear. Most now have wolves, but few have the infamous grizzly bear.
Yeah, it is. It's getting thick.
These mountains are dominated by all four. Not wanting to push our luck, we back away from the crows and continue down the path to our glassing spot. We glass for about an hour with no prevail, but with 20 minutes left of shooting light, we hear a faint chuckle. As I set up the camera, a small bull pokes his head over the next ridge. I motion to Nikki to go forward a little as I move back to cow call and bugle in hopes that the bull will go by Nikki in attempts to get to me. I mimic the small bull, but time is not on our side. We now only have 15 minutes, and he is a full ridge away. As our time dwindles to zero, we back away, knowing that if we spook him out now, we won't have a chance at him in the morning.
This one though.
The next morning, we are on the trail early.
Just go back out to that same point. Should probably do that. Yeah. Yep, that was one. We're hearing bugles. Yeah, he seemed like he was at the bottom. There's no way he's on that face, right? No.
That's every time I've heard that sound like he's in there. Okay. We'd have to get what's downstream of them and work our way up.
What's the wind right now?
Downhill. It is. It's pretty swirly.
Yeah.
It could start coming uphill at like 8. Yeah. And the sun hits it.
It's tough to make a play down right now.
We could try and bring it back up to us.
Here, I got you. Ready? How's that? He's moving. He's going up. If he's going up, I bet you he's going to go up into it. So it's almost like we wait and see what he does.
Because we don't want to call him straight up to us.
Same one. Matching.
You can hear that, you know?
That one seemed higher pitch.
We had a good idea of where the bull was going to come up, so we moved down the ridge to cut him off. The drainage we believed he was going to move through was just in front of us, but as we approached, we bump a little spike. Thinking the bull didn't run off too far, and that there may be another in the area, I moved back to cow call and bugle.
There's one to our right.
Busted. Another bull in the drainage catches our movement and jogs over the ridge. As we make our way to the top of the next ridge, we both anticipate a possible chance at the spike and 4-point we just saw. Neither of us could predict the series of events to be unfolded by peeking our heads over the next hill. Within minutes, we find a herd of elk, and the bulls are fired up.
You're not that far away. They're cutting each other off. This is a hunter.
Let's do it. At least 2, maybe 3. So the wind's going up, right? We want to be above. So why don't we double back to that ridge and then walk the ridge and then maybe make a play at them and keep an eye on them. If they keep moving down, we might just go straight down. So we found a herd. At least 2 bulls in it. They're all pissed off and ready to run. Just in case they're like right over this rise or something. Haven't heard them in a while. Probably stay quiet. Yeah, let's go. That was him. I'll stop and listen for a second. Yeah, I just heard him. Oh. Yeah. Sound like he's over there still. Kind of like down in here.
After doubling back to a perpendicular ridge and circling around to within 400 yards of where we last saw the herd, we decide to drop down below them due to the prevailing direction of the wind.
We're getting super close. We're getting close. Yeah.
At this point, we are directly below where we last saw the herd. We continue hearing bugles over the ridge and above us, but suddenly we start hearing bugles below us.
He's the one that sounded really angry the whole time. He was probably the one that sounded angry up there. You would think if it was the one with the herd, we would see that herd over there somewhere.
I think the one with the herd is up high. That's the bigger one.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I'm not hearing anything from him now.
No.
Unbeknownst to us, we had just stumbled into a situation completely out of our control.
There's that little guy. There's a little spike right there. Maybe a 4.
That's him. That's our boy, dude.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
as bugles fill the valley below us.
Okay.
The bugles from above us completely stop.
That is not the one I see right now making that noise.
No. So it is too.
A little 4-point off to the left. Balls, man. Right? That's the one we were listening to. That's the one. They're going uphill. They're going way uphill. It's a pretty good bull.
Holy shit.
Pretty good bull.
Oh my god, dude.
They don't even know we're here. They just circumstantially just walked off. Oh, they're running. Why are they running?
He's chasing.
They're running right. Why are they running though?
There's another one off to the right. In the trees.
Well, if these guys keep skirting, well, it'd be hard to get on them. They would hear us and see us going down this to try to cut them off. If they keep going up, double back, go around.
And if they don't keep going up, then we work our way down while the thermals are still good.
The big bull, I think, is the third one back in that front group. They're all going this way. Every single one of them. They're all going up, but they're all like scattered up that face. We would have been here 30 minutes earlier. Probably been going right through there.
Is this 3-inch here, this evening is going to be full of fucking.
Yes, it is, man. That's a big bull, dude. That third one back in that group. That's a big bull. Oh yeah, dude. He has solid G4s.
That one that was closest to us was no slouch either.
Right here? Oh,
Yeah.
hell no. He was the thickest one, I think.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, I think so. He might have taller G4s, but he was pretty thick.
I think the most reasonable way to get there is hook all the way back around and set up above them up there. And hope that they keep working their way up, or we can call something up. Or we can have time to work our way down.
Fuck. That gets gnarly over there.
Dude, that's not gnarly, what we just can't hunt through.
Well, no, but
Let's go head them off, dude. You think it's too much of a pack out from over there? Or what do you think?
I mean, nothing's too much if it's a big bull. They're going crazy right now.
Yeah, for middle of the day, too. Let's climb our asses out of here.
That was fun. I'm not bitching. I'm just like,
But yeah,
they were all right here.
we just barely missed them.
That was fun.
I've had more fun.
Group way over there, and group over the top of that hill right there. We were standing right where they were.
What we didn't know at the time was the bugles that were coming from above us came from a couple of hunters that we ended up following back down the ridge.
Well, that plan didn't work out. Went all the way around. Got to about 30 minutes away from them. Ended up being some hunters that were there right before us. And spooked them out. So, yeah, we were about 200 yards away when they spooked. Yeah, fun, fun, fun.
6 miles later, and a couple of mountain house meals down, we had put ourselves in position to find the herd again. We hope that they continued up the hillside, below where we are now. Soon, we will be blessed with the deep bellowing of the herd bull.
Yeah. Nice.
Dude, there's two. Oh, that's the guy. Yeah. That's him, dude.
That's how he talks.
That's our boy.
They're not getting pressured at all, dude.
We move down to get a better view, but with daylight ticking away, we know we don't have time to make a play on him tonight. We will either have to get one to come to us, or we will have to wait till the morning.
Well, they're in the same spot. There they go bugling again.
They are fired up, but they don't budge. So we head back so we can prep for an early morning. The next morning brings silence. No bugles, no chuckles, no cow calls. Just the sounds of trickling water and chirping birds. After seeing a couple of fresh elk tracks, we set up for a little bugling and cow calling. Right after a short location bugle, we hear a loud crash. We didn't expect to be within 50 yards of what we guessed to be a bull elk, but nonetheless, my bugle freaked it out and it vanished into the forest, whatever it was.
So I wasn't sure if it was a coyote track that you saw earlier or a wolf track. It's definitely a wolf track. That's insane. Look how big that is.
Oh, the bear was first, I think.
Oh yeah, there's bear right there. Wow. That's crazy. I have size 12 feet. Look at the comparison. That's insane.
We never ended up running into that herd again, but we did end up running into a different kind of mountain dweller.
There's this one. And there's one up here. Oh, up there. Wow.
We were unsuccessful in filling our freezers, but we learned a lot from our experiences and can't wait for the chance to redeem ourselves. Thank you for watching Chasing Ghosts, Part 2.